This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.
Welcome back to Duffle LO, Sit Down, you guys. And we down to the last two videos of the Russian videos. Like I said, I got to keep mixing in, telling you guys to go watch the China videos. So the China videos mixed with the Russian videos, you're going to know everything. But see, this video, we're going to mix Russian and China because Russia and China kind of combine and they end up coming out with a report. So if this is the type of information you like, share, subscribe, comment, because this is what I'm bringing. I got to show you guys. Let me share this real quick. For the newcomers, make sure you guys hit the like button on the way in. And look at this. What do that say? China, Russia declare a new world order. March 15th, 2022. This just came out yesterday. Listen.
Well, Russia and China issued a joint statement declaring a friendship between the two nations that knows no limits, that directly challenges the United States as the global power, criticizes the expansion of NATO and other military alliances, as well as points the finger at the U.S. for using excuses of spreading democracy in order to engage in hostile actions. They basically said in this statement that the once weaker kids on the block are now bigger and stronger and won't take the West crap anymore. So we're going to go over some sections of this 12-page statement. And while we do, remember that this was issued on February 4th, 20 days.
February 4th, 2022, Russia and China issued this statement. Our friendship, our partnership knows no boundaries, which means they gonna help each other. They got each other back. That's why China ain't saying what Russia doing is wrong. They sitting back and they just chilling because they came out with this report, 12-page report, before they invaded Ukraine. So they already knew what they was getting ready to do. They already knew what sanctions was gonna happen. They already knew what they was gonna do. They already knew all this stuff. Y'all gotta really understand this. That's why I did the China videos first. Then
Before Russia invaded Ukraine. No one really paid attention to this document when it was released. They just figured Russia and China were posturing and pretending to be all big and powerful, but don't worry, they're all bark, no bite. They're still too small, they claimed. And then the invasion happened. The West attempted sanctions on Russia and tried to cut them off from the world. And I've argued that all it really did was speed up the transition away from one global currency and one global power towards the multipolar world order Russia and China declared was coming only a month ago. You see, people have been arguing that there's no way China's SIPs could replace SWIFT. They say their currency is too weak or unstable to replace the dollar as the global currency. But maybe the goal, at least this first step goal, isn't to replace these systems, but rival them instead, like MasterCard to Visa or Pepsi to Coke. Next thing you know, they might be Facebook to MySpace. Start off the smaller of the two, only to clobber them a few years down the line.
Clobber them a few years down the line. Listen to this. Remember I told y'all earlier about the BRICS? If y'all watched that video, y'all heard about the BRICS and y'all don't know what the BRICS is, the BRICS is the BRICS system. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. BRICS. They got, just like SWIFT got their system, the BRICS already got their system too. This y'all think this is just regular? Oh, this ain't just regular. This is New World Order, which means somebody else is getting ready to be on top. And they sitting and playing chess while everybody playing checkers, jumping over each other. These people not playing. They is not playing. Listen.
After all, one part of this document declares the countries are intending to form a Russia, India, China, East Asia cooperation that will include
Russia, India, China. What did I just say? Who was the BRICS nations? Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. Crazy how she said Russia, India, China, because they already know that the BRIC nations is already together. They just ain't saying nothing about Brazil and they're not saying nothing about South Africa, but they know the main three. Like this is serious. Like people really need to pay attention to this because while everybody around here playing and partying and having fun and getting BBLs and grills and all this, boy, y'all won't why? The internment camps and all that stuff right around the corner. Y'all better know that.
Variety of sectors such as trade and defense. Last I checked, China and India in particular have a lot of people, meaning trade will be very lucrative and defense very robust. So let's go over some of the aspects of this document. It's called Joint Statement of the Russian Federation and the People's Republic of China on the International Relations Entering a New Era and the Global Sustainable Development. Quite a mouthful. They start off by saying, quote, a trend has emerged towards redistribution of power in the world, and the international community is showing a growing demand for leadership aiming at peaceful and gradual development. Some actors representing but the minority on the international scale continue to advocate unilateral approaches to addressing international issues and resorts to force. They interfere.
Unilateral meaning one way. So all this stuff going on international, but they study the side one way, they way. We tired of everything being their way. What I tell you about, bring to the streets from the pimps. Once them girls get out there and one get to acting out, she get to tell the other one, yeah, girl, if I was you, I wouldn't do this. Then they go tell another girl, if I was you, I wouldn't do this. Now they all start acting out. He got to smack her. Now he's stressed out because he got to do too much. And the whole time he end up losing his whole stable. This is what's going on. Let's see what she said right here. Hold on. He says some of the things right here.
As the sort of guide for how the world should be run or who should be leading the world. They, as I also mentioned before, they did talk about India being part of their new East Asia Cooperative, and India was one of those nations that did not condemn Russia's invasion of Ukraine. They also assert in this document China's one nation policy. And they also brought up holding Nazis accountable, which is what Putin has been using as one of the excuses for going into Ukraine.
Now, in the next video, I'm about to show y'all a man is really finna explain to y'all why he really went over there. You see what she just said? He not over there for the whole Ukraine. He over there because the Nazis, they militarized themselves over there. That's gonna be in the next video, but I'm gonna let her finish her little thought. Then we're gonna end it on that.
To to denazify the place. So interesting document. Curious what you guys think about. I mean, this came out February 4th, and here we are.
Bunch of lies and platitudes. Yeah, the top part was hilarious. Where
you see her face. You see how they say a bunch of lies and platitudes. You seen her face. She read the whole document. They ain't read the document. She already know they ain't playing because she could tell by what they said in the document and what they really did. They made, obviously this document been made. It came out February 4th. They invaded 20 days later. India ain't saying nothing about them invade. China ain't saying nothing about them invade. They both send back because they already a part of the BRICS nation. She's understanding like, boy, y'all not understanding what's going on. This is real. So I got to end this right here because we finna get ready to get in him denazifying Ukraine. Y'all got to really understand how deep this stuff is. Like, it is super deep. Like, when I say deep, it's super deep because I'm going to show you like this. When the Nazis in the past, who did they end up messing with? They messed with the Jews, right? You know Israel ain't got nothing to say about Putin invading Ukraine, right? Israel ain't saying nothing about that. Why would Israel not say nothing about that if, ain't Israel the U.S. and the European Union allies? Ain't they allies? So why Israel ain't saying nothing? Because Israel's saying they going over there to mess with a specific group that we don't mess with. So we ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all do y'all thing. That's what they saying. Y'all gotta really understand. I'm showing it to y'all, giving it to y'all. Watch the entire video. Kim Iverson, literally New World Order. This is really happening. So why everybody out there drinking, smoking, toting, tooting, and rooting, and whatever they out there doing, they ain't gonna be prepared for what's getting ready to come for their ass pretty soon. Because they don't understand, because they don't want to understand. But when that fire get on that ass, that's when they gonna understand. So don't worry about that. That's all I gotta say for this video. Don't underestimate family, friends, lovers, enemies. Make sure you guys look objectively. No matter what city, state, or country is in, everywhere is the same. And if ain't nobody told you that they love you today, I'm gonna tell you guys right now that I love you, because I really do love you guys, and I want you guys to prosper through adversity. That's why I bring you guys this information, because I want to make you guys aware of what's going on in the world. To be aware is to be alive, and to be alive is to be aware. So when a person is making you aware of something, that means they want you to be alive. And if a person wants you to be alive and they're going through that to make sure that you're alive, that means they love you. So I really love you guys, and that's all I gotta say for this video. Check out the Mercy Papers. Hit me on the email. Man, like it's getting serious. Let's go to the last video so I can show you guys what it's all about.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.